You know, the Ten Commandments were not the only commandments that God gave the Israelites when they came to Mount Sinai. They were given in Exodus chapter 20. There we find the Ten Commandments. But in Exodus chapters 21 and 22 and part of chapter 23, there were a number of other commandments that God gave the Israelites to keep in mind and to keep as they were on their way to the Promised Land. And then when we get through the middle of chapter 23, God instituted 3 annual festivals that they were supposed to celebrate every year. The festival of unleavened bread, the festival of the harvest, and the festival of the ingathering. And those 3 festivals were really different ways of helping them remember 2 things. He wanted them to remember the past. These festivals were a reminder to stop what you were doing, and celebrate how God delivered you in the past, delivered them from Egypt and Egyptian slavery. And also it was a reminder to them to think about God in the present, to remember that God is with you in the present. Don't forget to offer your offerings to him. Don't forget to remember him. Don't forget to thank him. And so they were supposed to think about the past and the present. And you might be wondering, well, when were they supposed to think about the future? Because don't we spend a lot of time thinking about the future? Nowadays we certainly do, because it's very uncertain. There are a lot of questions about our futures that we don't have answers to. And that can create a lot of worry and a lot of anxiety. It can really leave our hearts feeling unsettled from day to day, not knowing what's going to happen in the future. But the Israelites were not supposed to worry about the future. If you look in the very next verse, after God instituted these 3 festivals, God gave them something, well, he gave them some good news about their future. When he said, "See, I am sending an angel ahead of you to help you along the way, and to lead you to the place that I have prepared for you." And just think about what that means. If there was a place that God had already prepared for them in the future, and God knew exactly where it was and how to get them there, then they didn't need to worry about it, because God had already been there in the future, and he was leading them every step of the way. God was worrying about the future so that they didn't have to, and so that you don't either. Isn't that the promise that Jesus gave his disciples on Maundy Thursday when he looked at them and he said, "I'm going to prepare a place for you, and I'll come back, and I'll take you to be with me so that you also may be where I am." And the place that he was preparing for them and for us is far better than any promised land that the Israelites ever saw with their eyes. It was a place of perfection, with no more death or crying or pain, and where every last tear is wiped away. And just look at the cross, and look at the emptiness of Jesus' grave. It's already been prepared. God already knows where it is. He already sees your place in it. And if he invested such a price to get you there, he's not going to abandon you any step of the way, which means you don't need to worry at all about tomorrow or the next day or the next day. If he is leading you there, it means that wherever you are in life right now and whatever is happening, you are exactly in the place you need to be in order for God to lead you to the place that he has prepared just for you. And you know what that allows us to do? To give thanks to God in our present. To remember that God is with us in the present. And if you need a little more encouragement, then you only need to look to the past. The fact that you are here today means that in the past, God has been faithful in giving you everything that you have ever needed to get you to this point right now. And he who was faithful to you in the past and is faithful to you today in the present has promised to be faithful to you in the future too. So rest well tonight, my friends. Your future is in good hands.